Here in Atlanta, the 19-21 Braves played host to the 22-19 Washington Nationals. Julio Teheran was on the bump for the Braves, making his 9th start, looking to improve his 6.10 ERA. And in the top half of the first inning, he makes a mistake as he hangs a changeup to Bryce Harper, and he makes him pay. Bryce Harper blasts it into the right center field seats and makes it a 1-0 Washington lead just like that. Harper's 8th home run of the season. Move things on to the bottom half of the first inning now, where Strasburg in his sub-2 ERA, making his 9th start of the year. Bottom half of the first, we said, as Inciarte leads it off, slap single into left field, so he's on first base. He would eventually get over to third with 2 outs, and then a passed ball on a wild pitch allows Inciarte to come in from third and make it a 1-1 tie ball game. Move on to the top half of the 4th inning, where Daniel Murphy with a rip single into right field. Domonic Brown gets it in quickly, and Murphy's on first base. Still nobody out. It's a hit and run. Murphy is able to go from first to third on the single from Anthony Rendon. So runners on the corners with nobody out for Adam Lind as he hits a deep pop fly into right field. Brown is under it. Murphy is going to be able to tag from third and score to make it a 2-1 Washington lead. As later on in the top half of the 4th, Jose Lobaton comes to the plate with 2 outs, hits a ground ball, usually an easy out. Phillips drops the ball. Dat dude BP drops it, and now we've got ourselves first and second with 2 outs. This time it's a ground ball to Phillips, and Swanson's better at catching than he is, so now we are out of the inning. 2-1, bottom of the 4th. Domonic Brown ties the game with 1 swing of the bat, getting the spot start in right field for the resting Matt Kemp this game, and he blasts his 100th career home run to make it a 2-2 tie game here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Move on to the bottom of the 5th. Freddie Freeman gets plunked in the thigh, so he would go and take his base. And then, next batter up is Nick Markakis, as Freeman would end up going to second on a wild pitch that gets away from Lobaton. So Freeman is on second base, 2 outs. Domonic Brown comes up and rips one into center field. It allows Freeman to go from second to home and makes it a 3-2 Atlanta lead. Have a day, Domonic Brown. He gives his team the tie and the lead. Eric O'Flaherty will then come on to the top half of the 8th as this ball gets past him, and it allows an infield single from Adam Eaton. So he's on first base. Still nobody out, brings up Bryce Harper. Eaton goes and swipes second. So now he's in scoring position with Bryce Harper at the plate, able to tie up the game if he wants to. So it's a 3-2 lead. Pitch to Harper is a chopper back to O'Flaherty, and he cannot field it. Once again, O'Flaherty's fielding comes back to bite him. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Brings up Daniel Murphy, and he makes him pay as he rips one off the brick in right field. Domonic Brown didn't play it that well, so it allows 2 runners to come in, and all of a sudden, it is a 4-3 Washington lead thanks to an RBI double from Daniel Murphy. Move on to the top half of the 9th, where Arodys Vizcaino came on for the Braves, and Trey Turner rips one down the right field line that'll get into the corner, and with his speed he is easily able to get himself a double. So he's on second base. That brings up Adam Eaton, who is going to hit a little pop fly to third base, but Garcia just decides not to catch it, so instead it's runners on the corners now. And now Rex Brothers, the lefty, will come out of the bullpen to face the left-handed Harper with 2 outs, and Harper, you think they're going to get out of the inning, but no, Rex Brothers cannot get to first base in time, so a run comes in. That makes it a 5-3 Washington lead. They bring in their closer bottom half of the 9th. Brandon Phillips comes in to pinch hit. So Brandon Phillips rips one into center field. That's a single for him. With 2 outs, Matt Kemp then comes in a pinch hit. 3-1 count on him. He takes ball 4, takes his base. So the go-ahead run is at the plate in Jace Peterson, who is coming in a pinch hit for the pitcher. And Peterson, the comeback is too good to be true. He dribbles it back to the pitcher, and it is a 5-3 Washington Nationals victory over the Atlanta Braves here in Atlanta, as the Braves drop to 19-22 and the Nationals improve to 23-19. Domonic Brown was a bright spot on a dark day for the Braves as he went 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI double. He tied the game and he gave them a lead late in the game, but they just could not hold on to that lead. Ender Inciarte also went 3 for 4. Eric O'Flaherty gets the loss. Sammy Solis gets the win for the Nationals. He's now 1-2 on the year, and Blake Treinen gets the save. It is now a 5-3 Washington victory. That's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Atlanta Braves Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning, death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah.